Hi, and welcome to the video course Designing and Planning Windows Server 2008. My name is Patrick Lohner, and I'll be your instructor on this course. This course is designed to help you to prepare for the 70-646 certification exam, which goes for the Windows Server 2008 Server Administrator certification. Let's start with a little bit about me. I've been in IT for just under 15 years. I worked largely as a Microsoft certified trainer. I was originally certified in Windows NT, but very quickly upgraded that cert to Windows 2000 and began teaching some basic CompTIA level and entry level IT classes. That began to grow. I became the system administrator in addition to being a technical instructor at the training center that I was originally employed at. I worked there for 4 years doing just about everything: hardware and software troubleshooting, upgrades to Active Directory, managing Exchange, doing backups, system security, firewall configuration, imaging the systems, and just taking care of the entire network. I then went to work for a network consulting firm. Still did some training on the side, but for several years we were working largely on projects. We were the IT provider for small to medium-sized businesses, or would come in for things like email server upgrades or Active Directory upgrades. And then about 7 years ago, I went off on my own and became a freelance network consultant and freelance instructor. So since then, I've been involved with a lot of different environments, doing upgrades for just general Windows and Active Directory, working with all the latest versions of Windows and AD, but also involving Exchange. And I've been teaching these Microsoft courses for many years. So it's my hope that I'll be able to give you some of that knowledge and experience and help you to prepare for the exam. And now this is a little bit of a different type of exam, and you'll hear me say it many times. It's really more about understanding why we're going to do something. At this point, you've probably already passed a couple of exams for the configuration of Active Directory and network infrastructure, and so we're not going to deal so much with the how-to here. We're going to look at the planning aspects. What are the various considerations that you encounter in lots of different areas? We'll start with server deployment, planning manual deployments, planning automated deployments using Windows deployment services. We'll look at planning for server management, the different options that you have and why you might choose one option over another. Then we'll look at the network infrastructure, planning IP addressing schemes for IPv4, planning for IPv6, and planning for DHCP to give out those IP addresses. We'll look at name resolution services and the various configurations that you've got with DNS, and why would I install a forwarder versus a stub zone and a caching only server or a secondary server. There's going to be always considerations in each particular scenario. Then we'll look at file and print services, the various components that Server 2008 has in that area, like DFS and branch cache and just basic file services as well. We'll spend some time with Active Directory, designing ADDS, the domains and the forest structures, group policy management structures, as well as a public key infrastructure with Active Directory certificate services. And then we'll look at some general concepts: planning high availability, business continuity, and server monitoring and maintenance. Again, the primary goal as we go through here will be to identify the various considerations and the different reasons why we are going to do something. And I think that'll prepare you for the certification exam as well as for production environment. So once again, my name is Patrick Lohner, and I'm happy to be your instructor on this course. Let's get started.